The human race is a study in diversity. We are a fascinating collection of different shades, and different sizes. We want the best for our children. We want them to be close to us.
I love you, Papa.
I love you too.
I love you too, Mommy.
Good night, Sharon.
We want them to share our values, to be safe and secure. For many families, health issues are a major concern. It is estimated that in developing lands, a child dies every 2 seconds. Reportedly, about 17 million children die each year from the combined effects of poor nutrition, diarrhea, malaria, pneumonia, measles, whooping cough, and tetanus. Are there Bible principles that could help prevent needless suffering?
The health code God gave the nation of Israel through Moses was actually centuries ahead of its time. It was written at a time when there was no knowledge of bacteria or viruses such as we have today. It was also written when physicians in supposedly advanced nations such as Egypt actually used unsanitary things like human excrement in their treatments. Now, in contrast, God's law to Israel designated human excrement as something unclean, something to be buried away. This protected their water supply, and it shielded the Israelites from fly-borne diseases and diseases such as salmonellosis, shigellosis, typhoid, and dysentery. The same law required that Israelites bathe themselves and that people with contagious diseases be quarantined. Now today, millions of lives could be saved if people held to the Bible's health principles.
Some experts claim that more than half of all the visits to the doctor are stress-related. Of course, Bible doesn't cure stress, but it does offer a number of helpful principles. For one thing, it promotes a moderate lifestyle, and that alone can eliminate lots of stress from one's life.
That's fine. Looks like we'll need a few more bags.
One of the best pieces of mental health advice ever is the Bible's counsel and command to love your neighbor, to avoid isolating yourself, to be concerned with other people and not just your own self. Actually, one of the best antidotes to stress that we know of is the concern and the care of other people around you. I've known many Jehovah's Witnesses who've been able to overcome great stresses just because of the concern and the care of people around them, such as their Christian brothers and sisters.
Yes, the Bible has the power to change lives. But it does more than just give practical advice. The Bible is the law book of God's kingdom. It sets forth the principles we must adhere to if we are to live forever under that kingdom's rule. Jehovah's Witnesses have helped millions to gain an accurate knowledge of God's Word and to apply its power in their lives. As the Bible promised at Psalm 145:16, God will open His hand and satisfy the desire of every living thing. The question is, will you apply the power of God's Word